Hello everyone and welcome in a new video. In this video number 9 about the ALK stack, I just want to show you some Filebeat options with the Logstash output specific on the Logstash output. The purpose of this video, in the first part of this video, we just discover some Logstash output options for Filebeat, and in the second part of this video, we just configure Filebeat to add a multi-Logstash load balancing to prevent if we lose a Logstash, for example. So to start, just some options about Filebeat. To see it, we can go on our browser. So where is my browser? Sorry, here, yes. We can just check Filebeat and output options. Logstash output, sorry, Logstash output, right, and we can go on this, yes, on this link, and we can see the main configuration with just the host option, where this is just a list where we can add some host where you want your Filebeat send your logs or your data, and Logstash process this data. Some other options. We can specify the index, for example, here. Oh no, this is a Logstash configuration here. And now the option about Filebeat. I just have a slide on it. Main option, we have the compression level to compress data to send it. This is very interesting when we just want to keep or preserve our network bandwidth. The number of worker for Filebeat, this is the number per host, very important. For example, if you set 2 worker and you have 2 hosts, we in the final step, we just see 4 workers in this case. The escape HTML, for example, if you want to send HTML code with Filebeat to your Logstash, you can use it. Okay, pipelining, very interesting. If you want, you can send your logs or send data, but you can send your logs and don't wait the acknowledge, because by default, Filebeat wait a callback to send another logs or other data, but you can use the pipelining to change the handle of Filebeat. We have already seen it. We can set the name of our index for Elasticsearch. The timeout. By default, we can I'm not sure if we have a timeout by default. Yes, by default this is 30 seconds for timeout. If you want, you can increase or decrease the timeout to fade, to consider Filebeat fade to send to your Logstash. In the same way, we can set the max retries. This is a number of retries before the fail, or if you want, you can you can use the SSL to use the TLS encryption. This is very useful. If you want to encrypt your data sent to Logstash, you can do it. Right. So now we are in the second part of our videos. In this second part, we have 3 servers, like in the previous video. In the previous video, we have only 2 servers, and this video, I just add 1 server. Our first server, this is our ELK stack with Elastic 1 server. We have our Filebeat on Elastic 2. Okay, and in this video we just add 1 server, Elastic 3, and we just want to prevent if we lose our Elastic 1 Logstash service. I just want to keep the HA availability, and to do it I just install Elastic on Elastic 3 Logstash. To do it, I copy it. We have already seen it in the video number 2 or 3. We add the GPG key. We ensure that we have the HTTP transport, HTTPS. Right, yes. And now we add the Elastic repository. Right. No. Yes, I just copy it. This is my slide. Who done an error? Yes, sudo apt. Oh, sorry, sudo apt update. Right. And now sudo apt install, and we want to install Logstash. Right. Oh, yes, we install Logstash. That take few seconds, and after it, what we do, we just want to add in our Filebeat. We can go on our Filebeat service in /etc. We go on filebeat.yml configuration. We go in the Logstash output configuration, in the block, yes, this line here. And to do a load balancing, we need to add a new server in our list. So I add it, and we just use 192.168.16 and 43 in the same port, right? And we add load balancing, and we set it to true. This is very important, because if we don't add this line, we just send in the same time in each Logstash, each log, each data. This is very important. Right. And so now to do it more quickly, I just copy the same configuration in the previous in our Logstash on Elastic 1. So to do it, I go into simple cat on Logstash, and we have pattern directory and cat, and we do the same things, the same file on our new server, mkdir /logstash pattern, right? And we just want to edit an Nginx file, right? So yes, this is better to use, for example, Ansible to help you to do the same things on 2 servers. This is better, of course. And now I just want to add a configuration in confd. I add what we do, yes, multi.conf, I think, yes. And now in our previous Logstash, I just use a cat on conf d in multi.conf, yes, I copy it here, yes. So we do the same things like in the previous video. We receive two types of log, syslog logs and Docker logs with a container type. Okay, we keep it. So we need to change the Elasticsearch output, of course, because our Elasticsearch is on Elastic1, not on Elastic3. And to do it, I just add the IP or the name of our server if we have DNAs. And this is the 41 server, okay. I do the same things here. Yes, oh, sorry. Yes, right. And now I can just restart our Logstash service. Okay, and we can check the Logstash log in Logstash log sudo, yes, log logstash plain.log, and we just need to check, yes, we just listen on the port 5044 right here. It's okay, I think, yes. So now we just want to activate our Filebeat on Elastic2, and I just check if we have activate our Logstash on all server, status here, right, yes, and we just restart our Filebeat, sudo systemctl restart Filebeat, right. So in the previous video we just launch a container name C1. I just need to start it, start C1, right, and we go on our Kibana and we go we just we don't need to change the index management and configuration. We just need to go in our discover, and we check in this case the Docker index, right. We have some logs because we just start our C1 container. So to check again, I just do a curl on 127.0.0.1 on port 8080, I think. Yes, right. I just do two curl on this port, and if I check, I have, of course, I have two new documents for my two new lines of on our Docker service, and we check, we have this is an Nginx image, the name of our server C1, and this is on the host name Elastic2, of course, yes, we are on Elastic2, and maybe the message and the route and the path, the message, right. This is a local curl, so we use a local curl on 172.17.0.0.1 because we use our local server, but our local server for our container have the IP of the Docker 0 interface here. This is 172.17.0.1, right? And the request, the path of our request / and the response 200, right? To check again, we can just refresh it, and we can do some curls, right? And we can check again and refresh. We have done 9 curl, and of course we have 9 documents. So to test our high availability, we just want to stop one of our Logstash server or Logstash service. To do it, I do it on Elastic One, and I stop with systemctl stop our Logstash service. Okay, that can take a few seconds, right? I check the status to be sure, right? We have stopped our Logstash. Now we have only one Logstash on Elastic3, and this Logstash send our logs on Elastic One, our Elasticsearch server service on Elastic One server. Okay, and to check again what we do, we can refresh again here. Okay, and we can do some curl. For example, we can add a total path. Of course, we have a 404 response because this path does not exist. And we can do other query again. And now we refresh our Kibana. That takes a few seconds to have our new document. Okay. So I can check again if we have yes, we can check /var logstash and logstash plain.logs. I think it's okay. No, yes, it's okay, I think. So we can check it again. Oh, why is that? I think no. We can check the configuration of our Logstash on Logstash conf and our multi-conf. This is a good IP. Yes, I think it's good. Okay. And the IP of this server is 43. And if I check our Filebeat, vim/etc filebeat.yml, load balance, oh, a typo, oh yes, balancing, I think it's this, load balance, oh sorry, yes, of course. So I need to restart again our Filebeat, sorry. That takes a few seconds, I think, and we can check again after it. We can check the status. Right, okay, okay. Maybe this line, I'm not sure. Okay. No. Why that doesn't work? Logstash, Filebeat, and we can check. Okay, we use our root user on var log Filebeat only. Can use a less, it's better. We have only one line. Okay. To check it again, we can use another curl here. Okay. Oh, what, we have an error. I think it's okay now. Okay. Sorry, but why that doesn't work? Status, it's okay, but we have an error here. But I don't see it in our Filebeat log. Sorry. Sudo yes, and we can check again. Researcher config, yes, it's okay. If we refresh, we don't have any logs. So we can go on our Filebeat configuration again. Oh, Filebeat.yml. We can check load balance to true, and we have another error. Sorry. Yes. So I restart again. So you can see how we can troubleshoot our Filebeat service. We restart again, and now I think Filebeat send again our logs on our Logstash. Right. Okay, now that works. We can check again. Remember, we have stopped our Logstash on Elastic 1. We just start our new Logstash on Elastic 3, and we can just send a new curl. And if we check, that takes a few seconds, we have our new document. So to check it, we can go here, here, and if we check, I think we have our path with /toto. Maybe yes. Here we have a get with /toto on the request /toto, and we have our response, and we can check again, and we can restart our previous Logstash service here, and we can stop this one to test our high availability. So we can use systemctl stop Logstash. Okay, that takes a few seconds to stop our Logstash server because we have a queue and some pipeline. This is not easy to stop this service. That takes a few seconds. And now what we want to do, another test with /exafkey, for example, and we just want to send slash. Okay, again, and we can refresh our this one. We can test the last document with /exafkey. Oh no, this is not the last document with /exafkey. I don't know, I don't remember. Message, we have slash, but in another document we have a /exafkey, I think. Which one? Maybe this one? message. What is the message? Yes, here. No, this is not the /xav key. Previous again. We can search again. Right, yes, we have oh yes, we have a get on /xav key. This is an error from Nginx, but in this one I think we have a /xav key. Yes, this one. We have our path with /xav key. Okay, right. Thank you for following this video, and I see you in the next video. Bye and thank you.